So another video here. We've got Edward Woodward, the Wicker Man. He was famous. He was in that show The Equalizer, I think, as well, on TV that ran for a couple of years. But he's in this with Christopher Lee, and he goes to this island. You know, here he is here. He goes to this island to check out a missing child, and he finds a weird cult and a weird dynamic on the island where the people are, they have their own funny ways, and everyone seems to be chipper and happy, but they don't tell you why. And then you have Christopher Lee here, who's in charge of the whole island, and he's Lord of the Isle, and they have this special system of praying for their harvest. But anyway, Edward Woodward goes in and investigates and finds a great mix of different characters and some fantastic some fantastic weird singing and creepy stuff. But brilliant. Love the Wicker Man. It's a very good movie, but it mightn't be for everyone. It does have its moments where it makes no sense, but if you leave that at the door, you'll be all right. Director's cut and the theatrical cut in this one, and a nice little booklet with some background on the film at the time. The director got a lot of hassle for it, and Hardy, he was the name of the director, Tom Hardy, but not Tom Hardy, actually, that's wrong. It's Robin Hardy, and he got a lot of hassle for this movie at the time, and it put him off directing for years. But I think he made some sort of comeback and has one or two more films since. But yeah, the Wicker Man. So that was the first one I got, and it's a special edition. I had that one a couple of years, but I love it. Then I picked up a copy of The Evil Dead, Sam Raimi. Of course, this needs no introduction. Most people probably have seen it, but I remember renting this on the VHS as well, and you have Bruce Willis and at his finest in it, and of course that Cabin in the Woods. I suppose the first Cabin in the Woods, really, and him and his mates, they're up there for a holiday, but they find the book of the dead and they read the book, and the next thing they release all these supernatural spirits and evil spirits, and the spirits attack him and try to cream him. But fantastic film, endlessly watchable, never get sick of it. And here's one I picked up in CX not so long ago, Young Frankenstein, the late great Gene Wilder, Marty Feldman. Of course, with Peter Coyote, famous from Taxi Driver, as the wizard. But yeah, a great cast. It's a Mel Brooks film. Mel Brooks for me is hit and miss. I don't like all these films, but this one hits all the right spots. It's just deadpan comedy. It's shot in monochrome black and white, which I believe was a tough call for him at the time, and they didn't want him to show it in black and white, but he insisted, and it paid off. It's an homage to all the classic Hammer horror Frankenstein movies and stuff like that. Yeah, I remember seeing the poster for this when I was younger at the cinema, and I couldn't go to it. It was actually 18 cert when it came out, and I'd go up and I'd see the poster at the cinema, and I'd be looking at the poster for days and days, and eventually it would go, but you'd have to wait a couple of years to see it on the telly or whatever, or on VHS when that came out. But yeah, Young Frankenstein, great movie. As you can see, there's Sir PG, so I don't know why it was 18s when it came out at our local cinema at the time. I wanted to put this in there as well. This is a director's cut of The Wicker Man that I bought originally, and I didn't realise at the time that obviously I have the other cut, the other one that's there, but this set is a 3-disc set from Studio Canal, and this actually has the soundtrack in it, I think. So yeah, that's why I picked it up. But you can see there, look, bought it for £1 in a charity store, so you couldn't pass it up. €1, like less than $1, and in immaculate condition, an absolute stain. Beautiful artwork on the cover, and towards the other one, it's got a nice insert as well. More pictures here. There's the fool, Edward Woodward clocking the fool with a candelabra, and then he goes into the parade as the fool. I don't want to spoil it much. That probably looks more like that Summer Oils stuff that came out this year. there's a couple of quotes from the movie. If you don't have this film, I'd highly suggest getting it just for the experience of it. And then you have the great artwork in the middle, the great Christopher Lee. So yeah, absolutely brilliant, the Wicker Man. I picked up World's End, part of the Cornetto trilogy. I like all of Wright's stuff. So you've Simon Pegg, Nick Frost, I like their stuff since Spaced, TV show. Been watching them since then, and I've watched all their separate TV shows since. This is another pick up for a book. I think I got this one in Nina, which is immaculate condition, absolutely perfect. So I have Shaun of the Dead and I have Hot Fuzz, so this completes the trilogy at World's End. A great movie. And then I picked up this one, Batman and Gotham Knight. This is it's like if you ever remember the Animatrix, it's a 9 or 10 short movies of different by different artists of Batman. If you're into Batman, as you can see here, and they're fantastic stories. You know, they're absolutely fantastic. Sorry about that, my little backdrop is falling off. And I saw it on Blu-ray. I think I possibly got this one on Amazon, so I think it was cheap as chips. It was only $2 or $3, but yeah, absolutely brilliant. And it's actual documentaries on this are fantastic. There's a featuring documentary on Bob Kane, and it interviews all the greats, even Stan Lee and them, both when they hung around together when they originally came up with the concepts for, you know, DC and Marvel, and how they used to kind of have a little bit of a rivalry. But yeah, fantastic, good watch. And last but not least, for this one, we've Resident Evil Regeneration. This is animated, obviously, and I just picked it up. I think it was cheap as chips as well. And yeah, a new outlook on terror. So I'm a big fan of Resident Evil. I'm a big fan of zombie movies and zombie games. So that's why I picked this up. Animation's pretty good in it. It's just another stage. You've Alex there, Alex or Westwood or whatever they call him. It's just another stage in our story from the outbreaks. Get a nice slip cover on it. Yeah. And then you have an advertisement side for Resident Evil 5, the game. Yeah, the 360, PlayStation 3. And a few little leaflets. But yeah, it's just a kind of just a story. I mean, zombies are done to death now, but between The Walking Dead and everything else, you know, you really don't have much more you can say about it. Good zombie story, good action, good show them up, and it's heavily based on the game. So Resident Evil Degeneration. So yeah, that's my little pile. Hopefully get back with another video soon. Thanks for watching.